What's up traders, welcome to live streaming from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard, your trading coach. I will be doing a live trading session, live analysis and live discussion that we do every Monday to Friday, first day of trading week. As you know that extremely important day. First day and last day is always the best day for all traders, because today is many traders, professional traders, they will open their position for the whole week. So we'll look at what's happening. As we mentioned, that gold has come to a zone where it is now coming for a pullback. We might find a trading opportunity very soon. I was waiting to enter, still not on a trade, guys. So if it is coming this live session, we'll jump on a trade. Make sure before I begin this session you give a big like, smash the like button, and also hit that subscribe button if you haven't done yet. So let me look at first of all gold. I was looking at this one on the 1 hour chart. We can see that last day of trading week, as you have seen, gold has a very strong momentum to the upside, which is extremely bullish. Now what I think that this market might still remain bullish. As you can see, this market structure on the 1 hour is still bullish, and keep in mind that when a market trends with a strong momentum, it doesn't change its trend very easily. It requires a lot of consolidation or sideways movement before changing its trend. It said that Rome is not built in one day, trend is not developed in one day, and it will not be ended in one day. Definitely we need to see where we can find entry opportunity along the direction of the trend. This is always I advise you, all of you guys and girls, and I saw that unfortunately still many traders trade against the trend, and this is the main reason why many traders lose money. This is what happened to me also when I begin my trading. I always used to trade against the trend. I don't know why, and later I discovered this thing that actually I was trading always against the trend. And then I became very curious about this, and finally I realized that, and I found that actually human psychology works like that. We tend to love to trade against the trend. So to make money, to be profitable in this market, always we need to look at how we can trade with the trend. Now if I look at the daily on gold, let's begin with gold with the daily time frame. Now this is the an important level that I have drawn when I did the analysis last time. Let's draw this level here on the gold on the daily perspective. We see that, let me draw this one properly. So this is the previous resistance zone here, okay, on gold. And daily chart is, as you know, that very important, and this is the first day of trading week. Now why did I draw that way? If you extend this, you'll understand it actually how this market behave over time. And you can see that this level, there is a narrow doji here, okay. This is the starting of this move to the upside, big move, and this is the support here, and the same level acted here as a support, resistance, 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 triple top, and then big drop. So that level was being respected for a long time, and then we saw that the same level has been respected here as well, okay. It's the resistance here. Now what we see, the price just below that resistance level, okay. It's now invading that resistance. So what we need is for this price to come, grab liquidity, because there's a lot of liquidity in that zone, and that is where we will be looking for bullish trading opportunity once we will find that. Because seeing a top doesn't mean that it's time to sell. It's a strongly bull market, and I was putting analysis from everywhere, including this middleman on the daily, that the gold is going to be bullish. And this is why we last week all the trades that we take was buy trade, and that's why we were 100% winner on gold last week. We had 4 trades on gold, 3 of them winner, 1 was break even. So this week I'm looking forward to have the same way, just looking for an entry opportunity. Now as you can see, gold has penetrated this support zone. Now if I look at the 4 hour, we see there is already a bearish engulfer. Now I started to get response when this bearish engulfer formed. Some of the students saying, sir, can we sell now? No, I'm not telling you to sell now, because a bearish engulfer at the top will not guarantee that this market is reversing. To reverse a market, you need a reversal pattern. Okay, reversal pattern is like when you see a market is trending up, okay, you look for always buy opportunity when it drops, not selling. Now to sell, this uptrend needs to change to a downtrend. How does it change? By forming a reversal pattern. Could be a double top, okay, could be a head and shoulder, okay, or could be any kind of strong impulse to the upside, a strong impulse down, and then drop like that. Once it established the downtrend, then only we can think of selling this market. Still it is a bull market. Now that how we can find bullish trading opportunity. This is 1 hour chart. Then I was planning to see, I think that this market will drop to this level, okay, because as you see, this is the daily 20 EMA. Why did I mark that zone? Is because this is where you can see on this 1 hour chart there is already a big impulse happen in the last weeks, okay, in the last sessions. All the 1 hour candle was bullish except this narrow doji, okay, and that one also followed by a false breakout 1 hour candle, liquidity grab, and then we have seen this bullish move. Now what I think, that gold is likely to come back down here, test this 1 hour 20 EMA along this liquidity zone. There is a huge liquidity. Liquidity means when this market, you know, was bullish, professional traders bought this gold market from this zone, keeping stop loss along this zone. So there is a lot of liquidity, and stop loss hunters always are there to hunt the stop loss so that they can, you know, slaughter the retail trader and then move the market. But as a smart trader in Forex trading wizard academy, we always wait for that to happen, the manipulation happen, and then we can expect to go, you know, long, as long as we see a strong price action confirmation. Now looking at the 15-minute chart, we could see that this market for short term, we might see that it's coming down here, okay, which is needed. No, will not be selling at the moment. We'll be waiting for the market to come here and then to, you know, give a consolidation pattern or any kind of reversal from here. We will be buying along the zone, keeping, and you see that there's a gap opening today. Highly likely at some point this price will revisit that zone, okay. So today anytime the price should go cross again around 1985 level. So this is what our aim is on gold, is for the price to come to deep, okay, for a retracement, especially along the zone where this is a false breakout candle, 1955 zone. So 1955, so starting with 1964 to 1955, in that zone we'll be waiting for the price to give us any kind of bullish pattern, and then we'll be buying from here, take profit along the zone. There is a liquidity here. Highly likely the price will revisit that area. So this is what the plan is. Once we will find an opportunity, even along the way, we will be going long on gold, and I'm still bullish on gold. Let me know your idea on the chat, guys. Make sure that you give, you know, like and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Some technical, thank you very much. Kaporo, good morning. Forex, hello sir, thank you. Good afternoon from Malaysia, thank you. Arnold, good morning coach. Motivation, good morning sir, thank you. Remy, good morning. BNC, good morning sir, amazing, thank you for being here. This is the first day of trading week, guys and girls. Give a big like. I want everyone to like this stream so that it shows to more people. So let's look at now what other instrument is doing. So we have done an analysis on gold. We'll be look for potential bullish trading opportunity. Once it arrives, it appears in the market. In the meantime, let me look at other pairs. So with that being said, let's look at dollar yen. Now we see that dollar yen has initially, there is a candle close coming in 12 minutes. We see that in fact yen again got stronger as expected, and let me look at, you can see Eurujpy and all the euro pairs. Looks like that all the yen pair especially is getting crazy. So yen is getting stronger, very stronger, including the CHFJPY. You can see that. So we might see some up and down, which is likely to happen. You can see CHFJPY now coming here. We might see this one again going back up to grab liquidity from here. The reason is this is CHFJPY. It's forming a long-term bearish market structure, and you can see that CHFJPY is a very now strongly bearish market. Now if you look at the monthly, we can see that CHFJPY is in fact a long-term bull market. Okay, it has a huge bullish move, historically bull market, but look like that this market now slowly turning into a bearish market. You can see along the zone bears are very strongly active in this market. Okay, this is the zone where we see a huge probability, and after breaking the previous monthly high along this zone, we have seen that CHFJPY now has been rejected. Now if I look at the weekly, we can see that there is a weekly bearish engulfer, followed by this is a very narrow candle on the weekly. And what I think that this market is going to do is, because it has a strong rejection, and highly likely it will try to create another impulse to the downside. And looking at a daily, okay, we can see that on the daily this is forming a typical downtrending market structure, CHFJPY. There is a daily impulse followed by narrow correction. We see another bearish engulfer followed by, you can see this is the daily candle, which is so far initially pull back to the upside. What I think that we might see another attempt from the buyers to create another higher high, but ultimate destination is bearish. So if I look at the further lower time frame, you can see that CHFJPY has a very strong impulse correction, a bear flag, okay, and the price has broken again correction. Now it is in another attempt to sell. Now what I think that CHFJPY, there's only one thing here. Whenever you see the market reverse creating a double top double bottom or any kind of reversal pattern, you see that the market again will go ahead and test this previous support here, which is turning resistance, and we see that this market still did not test this neckline of this support of this double top as a resistance, and because of that we could see that this market may continue to drop, and you see this 20 EMA also has not been tested. So we will be selling in all our group, in our day trading scalping group, along the zone on CHFJPY, because this is a very high area of value, and this will be, I think that the market may not drop from here directly, or it might do something like that. Let's say the next one is doji, and then it'll go up again, grab liquidity, and finally will continue to drop. So I will be waiting. Now if I readjust this level for daily, yeah, I think that it will try to have another attempt from the buyers to go to that zone where there is a high area of value along with this support here, which is turning resistance, and also will be merging with this 20 EMA, and then we could see CHFJPY finally coming down. So if CHFJPY is managed to go there, which is highly likely to happen, we will be selling from here, stop loss above this high, and we'll be targeting 3 times profit on this one. Give a big like and also don't forget to subscribe. Let's look at gold back again. As I mentioned, that gold is showing now a significantly bullish price action. So short-term drop will give us definitely some opportunity to buy gold again. For me, I'll remain bullish on gold, and I'm waiting for this price to drop here. We already place a pending order along this zone in our scalping group and in our day and swing trading as well. If we find lower time frame price action along this zone, we will be going long on gold, and I'm waiting for the price to drop. If it doesn't drop here, then we'll look to see what it is doing, but it is bullish. Even this week I will remain bullish. Whenever I'll find opportunity, I'll buy gold. So let's look at what's happened. And also guys, there is a free Telegram channel link given on the chat by Isa. You can join the free Telegram channel. Any update, any educational content, and also any kind of live trade that we open is everything, all educational free content is posted on the free Telegram channel, so you can join that to stay up to date with Forex Trading User Academy. Good morning from Nepal. Thank you. Manap Choiti, morning. Thank you. Paco, good morning sir. Sham, good morning coach. Please give us analysis on gold again. Yeah, good morning. Thank you. So we are discussing about gold, and we'll be looking more on it. So in the meantime, look at dollar yen. Okay, so dollar yen, as I mentioned, that all the yen pairs now slowly dropping down. Okay, and you can see that this one also closing in 5 minutes. Dollar yen, after going up in the first session, second session exactly has come to the point where it has started its daily attempt. What I think that we might see, dollar yen is bearish, highly likely, but we might see another attempt from the buyers to test this level. Like all the yen pairs, what I think that if dollar yen managed to go up again, okay, will give us a nice looking selling opportunity from this zone. And this market also is highly bearish. So all yen pairs, including CAD yen, okay, we see that AUD USD also dropping down to this level. Let me look at, so from the daily, AUD USD has a very strong momentum on it. So we'll be looking to have now AUD USD, guys. You can see that this market also initially has shown a very strong bullish momentum, and then we see this market now coming down. For me, it's a pullback, okay, because you know that gold is bullish, so you might see that AUD USD is also bullish, and this is a AUD USD. If I look at the 1 hour chart, this market in fact showing it's coming to a level of support. We might see again a bullish move to the market. So let me know guys which one you are trading. Let me see, because there is a candle close coming. I'm just looking at if there is any trading opportunity coming up in the market to see if any trade that we can jump on. I think the CAD CHF might coming down. We are in Euro CAD trade, probably we need to close it break even, but CAD CHF looks like that coming down, or because on the daily this market is highly bearish. Okay, only thing is that it might go up to test the daily 20 EMA here. So we see that AUD USD showing a very strong bullish momentum. This market is coming to this level, means that we might find buying opportunity on AUD USD. Let me see if we can see any kind of opportunity on this one. So AUD USD, you can see that on the market opening, this market initially has created this bullish move, okay, and then this current session is coming to this zone where there is a high liquidity area. And I think that, look at how it might do. Okay, so there is a candle close. Let's see what happened. We see that there is a very strong rejection on Aussie yen as well. There is a big movement. So AUD pairs has a very strong drop. CAD CHF, it grabbed liquidity from this level, CAD CHF, and has a big drop. Usdjpy also showing a bearish pattern, but what I think that we might see another spike to the upside. AUD USD has dropped to this level where there is a support level. What I think that AUD USD might reject from here again. It's still bullish market. Let me see if there is any opportunity. UJ, there's a strong bearish momentum on UJ. So EuroCAD, what I think that this market, you can see this is the weekly chart, there is a gap opening, and I think that this market will continue to drop. EuroCAD, at least it should come to this daily 20 EMA. You can see the market open with a gap, and I don't think that this market will be able to break high of this weekly high, because there is also a liquidity gap. We could see this market slowly turning to be a bearish market. At least we try to see an attempt from the seller on this one. CAD JPY, so all those market, especially JPY pairs, might have a strong breakdown. Okay, looking at euro dollar, GJ. Now GJ, okay, GJ is the most volatile now, and the way this candle has formed, you can see GBP JPY, which is back-to-back 3-zone sell signal according to our TF or trend following strategy. Now I will be looking to sell GBP JPY. Let me look at how it has done. Now from the daily, you can see that the price already reached that daily 20 EMA zone, and this market has a huge potential. Let me see where we can find trading opportunity on GBP JPY. Okay, so GBP JPY has formed a reversal pattern here. You can see this is the resistance here, and we can see that from this resistance level, okay, the price has a strong rejection. This is 1 hour chart. And what I will be waiting for this price to go ahead and do some retracement to the upside, especially along this zone where there is a, this is the resistance here on the 1 hour, along with this 1 hour 20 EMA. We might see that potential head and shoulder formation and then rejection to the downside. So from the 4 hour perspective, we can see that the market already has, you know, broken down multiple times. So GJ, this is the last session candle. We can see that just one close, this is a bearish engulfer from this important liquidity zone, and we could sell from here GBP JPY, but the stop loss will be very big, around 180 pip. So I will be waiting for any kind of retracement to the upside, especially if it reach this 4 hour 20 EMA. I will straight sell by market or by pending order along this zone, keeping stop loss above this high, and will give us a very good risk to reward ratio, but it might even continue to drop. So this market, you can see this is a long bearish engulfer, which is a very strong selling opportunity on GBP JPY. And let me look at all those. So, you know, GBP USD and euro dollar is still, the direction is not clear. They are very, you know, sideways. So we'll keep that. I see that the yen pairs, you know, including the NZD-JPY, you can see NZD-JPY has formed a double top here, okay, on the 4 hour, a very textbook double top, very strong bearish engulfer. We need a slow retracement, we can sell. So for me, the best pair now to trade is JPY pairs, as they are very highly volatile. Gold to buy, we need this market to come down to give us any kind of potential trading opportunity. Including the dollar yen also has formed. You can see this dollar yen candle also bearish engulfer, but in case if it is going up for hunting, we will have a very good selling opportunity. Okay, so we see that US oil also, as I mentioned, there was a long bearish engulfer consolidation. Now we see that US oil also, this is the last, you know, this is the 4 hour candle which is going to close. Looks like that you can see it formed double top here on the lower time frame, and we see that this market also coming down now. US30 doing the same thing. NASDAQ also, to me, it's forming a reversal pattern here. So US30, NASDAQ, all of them might continue to drop. So let's see what happened. But for me at the moment, okay, we see that. So JPY pairs are showing a very good trading opportunity. in all of them. You see that there is a strong movement on AUD USD. You can see there is a support here on AUD USD. Okay, and if AUD USD drop to this support, especially along this support, we will be opening buy position. Let me see if we look at the 5 minutes. Let's see if it form any kind of reversal along the zone on AUD USD, then we will look for buying opportunity in this instrument. So you see that Aussie yen also has a very strong break. Now if I look at CAD CHF, this one also might have a very long movement to the downside. And CAD CHF, if you look at the weekly, you can see that there is a long weekly candle. This one, the market open with a gap, and what I think that CAD CHF highly likely will respect this weekly high. Okay, and will continue to drop at least to this weekly support zone. So there is a high probability for this one for potential selling opportunity. Now this is the weekly high. Okay, in case CAD CHF, let's say, going up to this level where there is a daily 20 EMA, very good place for potential long-term selling opportunity. Okay, on CAD CHF, if it reach the daily 20 EMA, it will be around 135 pip trade that I will be looking to have. So let's see what it does. GJ, so yen pairs are very volatile at the moment. Let's look at gold. For me is still bullish, but for short term, if we see downward movement, then I will be looking to buy. Okay, what I think that gold, this is 1 hour chart, I have drawn this level. If gold drop to this level, okay, in that zone, I will be looking to buy gold. It's still bullish for me. Okay, I don't think that gold will be easily bearish. Natural gas, you look at it, okay, GJ, yeah, so GJ is very gold. Yeah, what's your prediction on Gbpusd? So Gbpusd is bearish. Any movement to the upside will give us selling opportunity. For me is bearish. Okay, in the meantime, there is a link given, guys, in the live chat for regulated broker Ever Trade. So they are our recommended broker. They are regulated. So if anyone needing regulated broker, no commission broker, there is a link in the chat, and also there is a link in the description area of this video. You can use that link to open an account with them, so your capital will be in a safe hand, as they are regulated broker and with no commission. So you can check that out. Analysis on gold master. Yeah, so gold is bullish. As I have drawn this level here, I'll be looking to have bullish trading opportunity, especially is 1 hour 20 EMA you can plot, and then I'll look for gold to drop to this level, and then we'll go long. As in the past week, all the trades that we bought only gold, and this week, unless I see very clear strong breakdown, I will remain bullish on gold, and I think that this market is still bullish. Morning, thank you. Usdjpy, natural gas. Okay, so I'll look at natural gas, and then we'll look at Usdjpy. So US oil, this US oil, you can see this 1 hour chart, and this candlestick pattern for me is a very strong selling pressure. You can see a full body red, almost no wick. So there is a selling pressure coming on US oil. Let's look at natural gas. So yeah, natural gas, if I look at daily, we can see that this market also, guys, very strongly bearish. Okay, the last day of trading, this is the daily chart, has formed this long bearish engulfer. With that bearish engulfer, the price has broken out of this structure, and now it is retesting this daily. This is the daily support turning resistance here. If I look at the 4 hour, we can see that this market is now below this structure. We saw that there is a liquidity gap here, strong drop, again has gone up, liquidity gap, strong drop. So in fact this level acted here as a support, and also there is a resistance here, support here, support here. We might see short-term movement to the upside along the zone, and we could see that again natural gas is coming down. So we have seen already an impulse with this narrow candle on the 4 hour. It's a correction, so any kind of movement to the upside can give us selling opportunity. Though we don't sell natural gas, we mostly trade all those, but just for you to, if you are trading natural gas. So from there we can see that the market might continue to drop in this direction. So let's look at US oil. Now US oil and natural gas both looking like both are energy, so we can see that this market, the way the price action is forming, which is bearish. Now you can see that there's a double top here, and with the double top the price has formed this bearish engulfer and corrected to this level, and from here we can see that US oil now slowly coming down, and we might see that very strong bearish momentum on this one. So with that being said, let me look at NASDAQ. Okay, so we see that US oil, natural gas, both are bearish. NASDAQ, today the market opened like that. I think that this market also will have, there is a probability to drop, there is a gap opening. The way it is forming here, it's kind of reversal pattern. Okay, it's a kind of double top, and I think that this market also will come back down for a deeper retracement. So we see that most of the pairs. So let's go back to gold again. Now gold, for those who, I'm always interested on gold, firstly because it's a very volatile. Now going back to 1 hour again, just repeating the same thing, that gold open with a, you see this is the bearish engulfer on the 1 hour, okay, with a gap, and that has given a drop to this level. Now it is on a pullback on the lower time frame, so we saw an impulse correction. We could see another lower time frame impulse to the downside, especially on the 1 hour. Okay, so with that impulse, what I think that gold might come to this 1 hour 20 EMA zone. Okay, and from that 1 hour 20 EMA along the zone on the lower time frame, I think that gold will make another bullish price action. So this red candle is a liquidity zone. From here we might see that the market is going up. Now the question is, guys, to you is, why am I targeting this zone for potential bullish setup? Can you let me know? I mean, this is a liquidity zone that I explained, but what kind of liquidity zone, so that you can understand how the market moves? Can you let me know why it is a liquidity zone and why it matters when I look at gold? Okay, this is the gold 1 hour chart, and I want to know from you guys that why this zone is matters on gold, so that I know that you guys are following up. US30, thank you. Good morning, sir. Blessing week, thank you. Gold, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's look like that gold is on the lower time frame, is ranging, means it might have some short-term momentum to the downside, but ultimately it's still bullish, and I'll look for potential bullish trading opportunity on this one. Okay, let me look at, so yen pairs showing guys very strongly bearish price action. Now NZD-JPY, you can see that there is a double top formation on this instrument. So with this double top on NZD-JPY, there is a long bearish engulfer with this big candle below all these levels. So this is the first candle of the session today, followed by this bearish candle. Highly likely that after testing this some zone, we could see that this market is coming down. So I will be looking to have all the JPY pairs for potential selling opportunity. Okay, as you can see now, GBP JPY is trying to go up, especially along this zone. If it reached this zone, we can find selling opportunity. GBP JPY and also Euro JPY, so NZD JPY, CHF JPY. Now CHF JPY, in all of them looks like that CHF JPY is showing a little stronger momentum to the downside. Okay, you can see this breakdown, it's a big breakdown. Okay, and consolidation, and again whenever it breaks, it is breaking with a bit bigger candle. So this one is having a very good volatile. Now if this one, let's say there is a bearish candle already, if this one violate this level, go back to the 20 EMA zone, will be a very good selling opportunity on this one. Okay, so yeah, all the JPY pairs, any movement to the upside in an important area of value will give us strong selling pressure. Now NZD JPY, let me tell you from daily perspective what I will be really passionate about on NZD JPY. Firstly, you can see that this market looks like that there is a head and shoulder formation on the daily. You can see this is the head. Okay, this is the multi-time frame approach, guys, which is very important that you know it, and because the goal here is to is learning. You know, I know that my trade are very profitable and you guys are copying, that's good, but at the same time I want you to become an independent trader so that you can trade by yourself, because the goal here is not you to copy my trade all the time, but to so that you can learn to trade by yourself, because the most important part of being a profitable trader is being able to independently trade. And to do that, you need to find the comfort zone, what I can say, like when to sell, when to buy, what is the area of value. Now you can see that NZD JPY, let me tell you what I will be waiting on NZD JPY. This is a sweet spot for NZD JPY. So one JPY pair will tell you what might happen with the other. So you might see JPY pairs again going up for another manipulative move. The reason is you can see NZD JPY, this is daily chart. Now 83.46 level, that means that breaking this daily high, okay, will be a very good area of value. Always this is what I look at a market. Let the market to be in a zone where a bit of tiredness in the market. And now you can see that NZD JPY is, there is a 20 EMA on the daily, and already there is a head and shoulder. Let me draw that. A breakdown from this head and shoulder. The price now on the previous support neckline, support turning resistance along with this 20 EMA. is a very area of value. Now why am I choosing that level is because already we saw a red doji has formed. Now this red doji didn't test the daily 20 EMA. What I think that at any point today the price will reach that zone where there is a daily 20 EMA, and from that zone high probability that the price breaks this high. This is an overextended area, a very good imbalance in the market to sell, and from that zone we can expect a bigger move on NZD/JPY, and the same level is acting here as a support of this reversal pattern. So if I translate it into 4 hour, now it is almost an impossible task for the price to break such a big bearish engulfer, okay, which is possible still. Okay, how does this may happen is that if this current candle cannot create a long bearish price action, it might form a doji here like that, and the next one might go up and test the zone, and then we could see that this market finally dropping down. And that's the test of a trader being patient for the plan to be executed, and that is called the trading plan. I don't know how many of you have heard of a trading plan. A trading plan is when you have an you have a strategy, okay, you know exactly in what situation you will be entering the trade, because almost majority of the trader knows which one is going to be the price which we're likely to go be heading. Many traders knows, but the key points here is to know when to enter a trade. It's the crucial part. Now for NZD/JPY, I will be considering a couple of scenarios. As I mentioned, this is a bearish candle, okay, but I think that this market will reach that zone and then will reverse, breaking this high. So if you look at the weekly, there is another reason for, you see there is a weekly doji here, okay, and this weekly doji is a bearish candle. So far after market opening, we have seen potential movement already happen to the upside and little bit downside. And NZD/JPY, if the price reject from here, it will be comparatively bigger move. If you look at monthly, you can see that this market is still bearish, okay, and it might break this monthly low to the downside. So there is a high probability why it is a bearish. Now if you see, this is a big bearish candle, red, a narrow green candle on the monthly, another big red candle. So all these big red candles representing that sellers are strong, buyers are weaker. This is the only way one can know who is stronger in the market, not the indicator, not anything else. Indicator will give you some idea. I have the indicator, you can see in my chart, moving averages, that give you some added confirmation, but the real picture you can find in the market from the price action and market structure. So for NZD/JPY, any break to the upside of this double top will be a very good area of value for potential big selling opportunity in this instrument. Yeah, I'm sure. Yep, we'll look at it, no problems. How about gold, sir? Yeah, gold we discuss, we'll discuss again. So silver already analyzed. Silver we haven't done yet. So beginners leverage. Okay, so beginners leverage, if you are a beginner, then I'll tell you to trade with lower leverage, okay. A complete beginner, see, unless if you are a complete beginner, I'll tell you what is the most number one task for you is to find out the lot size based on your stop loss pip. See, I got frequent question It's very important. If you really want to be a trader, you need to pay attention, okay? Otherwise you'll just keep losing money, trust me. If you are a complete beginner, let me know in the chat how many of you can calculate the lot size based on stop loss peep, okay? Because I frequently get a question from every one of you that, let's say, not every one of you, like many of you, that let's say I have $1,000 account or $1,000, $5,000, $100 account or a $500 account. What will be the ideal, or what will be the lot size then I need to sell and buy? Now this question I also asked when I begin trading over and over again, until I realized that actually I was asking a question that is a very risky question in terms of trading account. You know why? Because no one can, if anyone tell you that okay, you have $1,000 account or a $500 or a $100 account and you always sell or buy 0.1 lot or 1 lot or 0.01 lot, that's a wrong answer. You know why? Because it will completely depend on your risk percentage, because every trade will vary the lot size. Now what is the risk involved on trading account, trading with a fixed lot without calculating? Is because if you sell gold 0.1 lot, and if you, let's say, sell CAD CHF 0.1 lot or AUD NZD 0.1 lot, there will be huge difference, okay? Let's say if you sell or buy gold 0.1 lot on a $500 account, you might blow your account, okay? So that's the thing. Now if you sell, let's say, or buy 0.1 lot on CAD CHF or Euro CHF, then you even might not get enough profit, or even you can't cover your commission from your trade. So that's why very important that you based on your stop loss peep. So first I want to know how many of you still not sure how to calculate the lot size based on your account size. Then I'll explain, which is very important. I just need a response from you guys. What about GJ? Now let me look at in the meantime GJ, and then I'll go back to that question. So GJ, as I mentioned, now if you look at daily, you can see that this market opened with little bit of gap, and so far the price initially has gone up and then has come back to the opening and closing zone, okay? The market normally moves like that, an impulse, correction, impulse. Now in case GJ is bearish, but there is one probability to happen. Already you can see there is a rejection from the top. Now GJ is approaching a daily 20 EMA. You can see that this level here on daily 20 EMA is just below this green candle. See, these are the subtle things that I look at when I place my pending order, or when I trade, either day trade or swing trade or scalp trade. You see this is the support here, which is turn resistance, and with this daily 20 EMA. Now like I told that NZDJPY, exactly, there is a probability possible for GBPJPY to break this high and the price to come back down, come back up here. So if that's the case, okay, initially we might see, you can see the price is going up. From here we might see primarily a drop, and there is a probability for the price to test the daily 20 EMA, or even if it is not testing, let's say if we're selling from this 4-hour 20 EMA zone, stop loss should be above this high, because anytime we could see this market again going up to test this daily 20 EMA and then coming down. So GBPJPY is coming up for in a selling zone where, let's say, around 161.2523 level could be a selling opportunity. From here the stop loss above this high, above all this high, and 221 reworks to reward to risk will be a very good trading setup on GBPJPY. from Brisbane, EuroCAD, you thought, yeah, Brisbane, Greg will look at. So let's look at EuroCAD. Now EuroCAD, we had a sell trade on this one. Now what I think that EuroCAD, let me tell you what it might do now at the point. So if I look at the daily, now we can see that EuroCAD from the monthly, if I look at the bigger picture, first of all, monthly, this is a long-term bull market, but we have seen there is a strong rejection from the top. So looking at weekly, now this is where there is a probability for this price to come down for a deeper retracement. Now on the weekly, we can see that this is the previous weekly candle, a long bearish candle. Now we saw that today the market opened with a gap, and initially the price tried to create an impulse. Now if I look at this long wick candle on EuroCAD, we see that if I consider the half of this EuroCAD, and what I think that this market highly likely at least will come to test some part of this long wick candle, as it has opened with a gap. Very unlikely that this market will be able to break this high like that, instead getting enough fuel from here for this movement to the upside. Now looking at daily, you can see this is the daily candle. This is the last week's high. The price opened with a gap and then created this movement. What I think that you see, this is the daily 20 EMA. High probability that EuroCAD will drop further to this level. Now if it doesn't drop, then what it could do, at least we should see market is coming down to test this 4-hour 20 EMA. Now if I look at the 1-hour chart, we can see this market is forming slowly consolidation pattern consolidation, and as you can see there is a head and shoulder here on the 1-hour chart. So with that head and shoulder, what you could see that EuroCAD, after grabbing liquidity lower time frame, we could see some movement slowly coming down to this level where there is a liquidity, and from that zone we could see that the market is going bullish. So there is a probability for EuroCAD to come back to this level of support, and on the 1-hour we can see that there is potential trend line has formed, okay, along these long wick candles, and I think EuroCAD will come back down here, all right, to test this. Will create a long wick candle along this trend line, and then we might see that the market is going to be bullish. So for the short term on EuroCAD, what I think that this market will come back down slowly for a deeper retracement. So will be yeah, there is still probability for EuroCAD to drop to this level of support. Okay. So let's keep that on EuroCAD. Now going back to gold again, okay, so gold, all right, so we see that there is a bullish momentum coming up on gold. Okay, so gold is forming, you see there is a double bottom here, slowly forming a bullish market structure. I think that we might see that gold starting a bullish move, any kind of, already we saw a middleman on the 15 minutes, which is a bullish candle here with this 15 minutes 20 EMA. But for me to go long, okay, already we see a momentum to the upside. So 15 minutes, looking at 5 minutes. So this is as I mentioned, there is a bullish structure, there is a reversal, and the price is forming bullish market structure. There will be, any kind of false breakout of this level, let it form this structure, and then any kind of drop will give us potential for buying opportunity on EuroCAD. Okay guys, just so with that said, let's look at GBP, JPY. Okay, so you see that movement on gold. So it might go to test this gap opening. So if you look at the 1 hour chart, you can see that this is there's a very high liquidity zone on gold, okay, with this gap opening, and this is a bullish market. Okay, now I'm waiting for gold to dip a little further down, especially to test this 1 hour 20 EMA or any kind of long wick candle to the downside. Okay, let's say if gold break this low and then on the 1 hour even creating any kind of bullish candle, we'll immediately buy gold. So from the 15 minutes, we see this market structure is bullish so far. Okay. But I just need to see this market has broken down and then has given us potential entry opportunity. So you can see that this market forming now a reversal pattern. Okay, so this is also a reversal pattern. Normally you see that this happens over and over in the market, a big drop and revert back, slow consolidation, and then going up, right? So the market move reverse like that. So with that reversal, you can see there is already a middleman on the 30 minutes time frame. The price is slowly creating a smaller candle to the upside. So any kind of drop down will give us potential buying opportunity on gold. Okay, NASDAQ, let me see. Okay, NASDAQ, looking at daily. First of all, monthly. Now monthly, we can see that NASDAQ after the previous monthly doji grabbing liquidity has formed this bullish move to the upside. Looking at weekly. Now from the weekly, NASDAQ, as you can see, open so far. This is the first day of trading week, open with a gap. Okay, and slowly moving down. Now if I look at daily, now this market is still not fully clear, but so far looks like that it might form a reversal. Okay, you can see that there is this structure looks like a reversal. Okay, but to form this reversal, what we need is any kind of liquidity grab. Now indices, I normally never enter a trade without I see clear liquidity grab. What do we mean by this? Look at this one here. a big bull candle. It has crossed how many sessions low? Okay, all these 4 sessions, okay, almost a day's low has broken down and then formed this big bull candle, which is a bullish trading opportunity. Okay, which is a buy signal. Now you can see this all the time happens, especially on indices. I never trade without liquidity gap. Every trade that I open on indices with a liquidity gap. Any time you see this kind of liquidity gap is the big movement happen everywhere. So for Nasdaq, now this is, it's a counter trend. Selling is already, the price has created this movement. What I will be waiting is for the price to give me any kind of reversal. You see this market go up like this, grab liquidity and a strong selling candle. Only in that case, as I mentioned, this market, you can see it's a strongly still an uptrending market. So to sell, I need a strong liquidity grab. To buy, I need this price to come back down to do proper pullback and then to give me buying opportunity based on where it is forming. Okay, so yeah, now yen pairs. So I will be next next, you know, in this day, before this London session, I will be looking at mostly on gold and yen pairs. Okay, USD pairs looks like a little bit in a sideway. You can see AUD USD already form a bearish candle now, creating sideway movement. Let me look at euro dollar. Yeah, we might see some slower movement to the downside. Okay, and GBP USD, we see that also we might see some slower movement to the downside in a pullback. But yen pairs, GBP JPY, you can see it's pushing high. GBP JPY will give us very good selling opportunity as soon as it will reach that zone. CAD JPY and dollar yen, okay, also. So we could see this price again going up. I think that it might break this red candles high, the one that I discussed with NZD JPY. In the same way, we might see that this level is being violated and the price is reaching that zone. So in that case, including the CHF JPY, you can see we might see this red candle is being violated and the price is reaching that zone. So in all JPY pairs, we might see in this London session the price is going up, and in New York session, after grabbing liquidity, we will see the price is dropping, and that could be at the end of the day a big red candle. So if I repeat that cycle on, let's say, on GBP JPY from daily perspective, you can see that this is the daily opening. The price already made an attempt here, and next time we might see this high is broken to this level, and then this might be until the New York session, and then we could see after the New York, or during the New York session, a strong selling pressure coming, and we might see that a daily candle is a long bearish doji or bearish engulfer. So in the meantime, I will not be buying CAD pairs because yen is very stronger. I will be looking for potential selling opportunity in all CAD pairs. So JPY pairs, not CAD pairs, JPY. So let's see how it does. And also gold, you can see it's now showing a strong bullish momentum. I need an entry because it's a bull market, as I mentioned. So we already see a 15 minutes candle here that has a liquidity grab followed by this bullish candle. Now let's see if we can find in the middle an entry here. We will be entering. I think gold now will reach this gap level again. There is a liquidity. As you know, the market moves liquidity to liquidity. Now if you want to trade this with me in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy, gold and all the pairs that we are trading, and also have access to all the trading tools that we have, be part of this trading community, there is a link in the description area. You can join us to learn our strategies and also to trade with us, to access all the tools and the strategies that we have. So let's look at now 30 minutes time frame. We see this is, yeah, this market is now again going to be bullish. All right, so yeah, that's why tell you guys that always trade with the trend. Okay, trading with the trend is the best thing you can do to stay profitable as a trader. As the euro dollar, US30, USD CAD. Okay, so USD CAD, we just closed a trade on our another group on USD CAD. Let me look at what's happened with this one. We closed a profitable trade on this. So dollar CAD, if I look at this daily, we can see that what I think that, guys, dollar CAD, it might remain, because CAD is weaker, dollar is comparatively weaker than yen, so we might see this market a little bit in a sideways. Now you can see last day of trading there's a doji, right? I think today we might see some downward movement on dollar CAD, and the price might come to this daily 20 EMA zone here. Okay, and it might break this low, and then we could see a bullish move. So whenever the price is going up to this level, we could see selling pressure coming up. Dollar CAD, I think slowly it's moving in a sideways, but price action might remain bearish on dollar CAD, because dollar already weaker, CAD also getting weaker. It's a sideways, but the bias is still bearish. Now you can see this is the daily, there's a daily doji, right? Now we saw initially a downward move has gone to where the price opened, and we could see that this market again coming down, and there is a high probability dollar CAD will test this daily 20 EMA, and then we might see again bounce from here to test upper week of the previous daily doji. So this market maybe will create another doji here, okay, like that. So to create that doji, the price is here, right? So we might see a drop, test this 20 EMA on the daily, and from here again rise up to this level and closing back here. So we could see up and down, but for me, on the lower time frame, I will look for selling if there is an opportunity comes on dollar CAD. All right, so we saw that gold has a big jump to the upside. All right, so on the 15 minutes we can see that this market now, okay, so big jump on the lower time frame, because there's a 4-hour candle close, and we saw that as soon as this one closed, the price has gone up. So this is as I mentioned, that the market is strongly bullish, and we might see that it is remaining bullish. I will look for an entry now on, this is 1-hour candle and 4-hour candle closing bullish. So we could see the market again coming to this level to test this previous resistance here on the 1-hour support. Here we will be turning support and dropping back to 1975 now can give us buying opportunity again. So from the 15 minutes time frame, you can see there was structure, bullish move, let it come back down here, test this level, and will give us bullish trading opportunity on gold. So we see that US oil and gold. So gold is bullish strongly, US oil is bearish. And NASDAQ we might see reversal, but I will keep it aside until I see US30. You can see US30 looks a bit clearly bearish than NASDAQ. US30 has formed a textbook head and shoulder here. Okay, you can see this is the head, left shoulder, right shoulder, and the price now breaking down. So US30, you can see this is the local support zone here, and the price is dropping. I will look for potential selling opportunity on US30. If we turn on our TFE strategy, we see that sell signal here on US30 along the zone. And if I look at daily, we can see that this market last day of trading from this bearish engulfer. Now with that bearish engulfer formation, the price now slowly breaking down, and there is a high probability for this price to break this support in this direction. So yeah, so this all those instruments, especially indices, look bearish. Gold, yeah, we see that very aggressive bullish on gold. And dollar yen, you can see with the strengthening of gold, dollar getting weaker than yen. Dollar yen, I will be waiting for an entry. So for me, in the next couple of hours, I will closely look at on dollar yen, gold, US oil, all the yen pairs, GBP, JPY, gold, and US oil. I'll keep dollar pair aside because looks like that dollar pair is not impressively trending. Especially gold is very good now for trending, and yen pairs. Okay, yeah, so let's see what it does. Yen means dollar yen, GBP, JPY, and I will come back again in the New York session to see what's happening. In the meantime, I'm looking at to see the best trading opportunity to send to the academy students. If you want to trade with us and also learn our strategies, there is a link in the description, and also there is a link at the top of the chat. You can join us to learn our strategies and also to trade with us, be part of the trading community. There is a chat group available for all the traders. I recommend you to be in the environment. So yeah, you can join us, and I will coming back again on live, guys. Hopefully that you enjoyed this live session, you found value. So we got a direction on some instrument, and with that direction we'll move on, and any update I will be posting again analysis. So make sure you subscribe and press bell button so that you are notified as soon as anything is released. And thank you for your support to the channel. Stick to the channel. I'm sure that you are going to be a very good professional profitable trader. I'll see you soon.